How's it going, Warlords? I'm the DarkBriton of the Runaway Warlords, and as always, I'm guaranteed to have here with me my lovely guest.
Drew B, how's it going? Yeah, wow, whammo, big energy today!
Oh yeah, because we're coming a little bit late, but we're coming with it. Because for you, ladies and gentlemen, we have a One Piece manga review of chapter 984, titled My Bible. As always, given us by Ichiro Oda, as well as translated by Stephen Paul and Vanessa Stone. We're going to have our breakdown, and read through and react, and then afterwards we'll talk about a few things with the little siblings. How's that sound, Ruby?
Well, yeah, it's been the 2-week break, and we've been late on this one. It's Tuesday, so let's go. I'm ready for some One Piece.
Already.
And I'm...
Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and jump on in. I'm going to start it off today. And again, chapter 984, My Bible.
Sorry.
Beige, oh, my family. What's up?
You know what? I just want to reiterate. It's my live reaction. Just I have not seen this chapter before. Yeah, I feel like we should mention this.
I had to read it, so unfortunately I had spoiled. So Drew B.
What?
I'm trying to contain myself.
Sure.
I know.
Oh my gosh, that'll be my job. All right, let's do it.
I'm the horrible person this week. But unfortunately, we start off with In Beige's Oh My Family, Volume 30. It's me. I'm your Faja. Have Pounds pointing to himself. And we have the Ino face by Lola and Chiffon.
I love it. I love their faces in the background there.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a good it's humor mixed with some, I guess, emotions.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know what? They didn't know that he sacrificed his life, or thought he did. And then all of a sudden, they're like, "Who are you? What? That's why you have such a big forehead? That's why we have this dumb face? It's because of you?" Great.
Yeah, it's not because of Big Mom, right? Then behind them we have Beige and Little Pez.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any thoughts for this one?
Yeah, well, if you look closely, Beige's eyes are a little out, too. He's like, what? He's a little shocked as well.
I didn't notice that. All right, that's kind of funny.
Beautiful.
Hopefully this wraps up pretty soon.
We say that we've said that since the beginning, but we're still going.
Said that. Here's my prediction, because it's not based off of any kind of thing, so it's not a theory, but my prediction is that two more chapters and we'll be done.
I'm going to say 20
hopefully
more.
986. No.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and jump on into this bad boy. Page 1. Okay. So we have Sis. Snap out of it. Coming from the top of the stairs. Rest of you incompetents. Go call a medical team. Yes, sir. We have the top of the stairs, and you have page 1 shouting to all the rest of the grunts. Stupid Yamato. Better not lose sight of those two. Slow them down and tell me where they are. We have a mid-page spread on page 1. Page 1 taking care of Ulti, or all the smile, a couple of smile users right there. Just checking it out. Let's see here. That dude's face is a dog. I did not catch that before.
Well, yeah, his chin.
Smile users are weird.
Yeah, that looks awful.
His mouth is a dog, right? Literally has a dog muzzle.
Sure. That's awful.
Okay. On page 1, what about you? Yeah, you took a pretty nasty shot too. Come the grunts. You have a little waifu, and then you have a guy with a snake, I'm guessing, coming off his back. Maybe. Or turtle, possibly. Good point. Hurt pretty bad. Almost loosened up my jaw a tad. That's it. All right, he's a monster. Page 2. Off me, medical team. Ugh. Ulti just conks. Just takes out, the 2 medical officers. Oh, Pei, that hurts so much. Pray for me, little me. Pray for poor little me. Shut up and lie down. Shut up. All right. A part of me thinks that they're not actually brother and sister. I think she could be like his captain, or like his big sis.
Yeah, like adoption or something like that. Like they grew up together or something.
Or just like boss. Kind of like how Dadan was like boss Mastodon or whatever. You know what I mean? I think like he could be subservient on her crew, just really strong, like her second mate or whatever.
So you think that she's definitely stronger than him?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
I'd make an argument for her being in the top 3.
Whoa.
At least maybe top 2 for Toby Ropo. Those are my own controversial thoughts.
Well,
maybe we might get a little discussion, a little sip and discuss later.
Well, we'll see.
All right. So middle panel of page 2. Oh. And I'll get that, Yamato. You dare attempt using Master Kaido's Thunder Bagua? I guess she's fine, says page 1. Thunder Bagua, more like Thunder Blunder Bagua.
Got him!
Fair. See, her personality is really coming to shine as like this whole dual like, interaction kind of piece. Nice. Actually, that hit you pretty hard. Page 1. Master Yamato and Straw Hat have stopped. Good. Don't leave me behind. She just turns so quickly. Looks like she's spurting blood a little bit, so it does look like they gave her a bloody job. Sheesh. It's hard to believe how tough those dinosaur powers are. Oh yeah, because they're smile users trying to figure out how strong the dinos are. Any thoughts on these first 2?
Yeah, well, they're both got a bit concussed, if you will. Both kind of shooken up. Like, oh yeah, my jaw hurts a little. Yeah, right. You just got your bell rung. Whatever. She's like coughing blood.
Oh man. All right, cool. Jumping on to the next. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm serious. I mean you no harm. I told you I'm in a hurry. There's a lot of commotion coming on. Luffy, year 3rd.
Oh my god.
Ornament. Hockeyed up elephant gun. And Yamato is taking it like a boss. Not gonna lie. Where are you trying to take me? I don't have time to waste with you, whoever you are. Huff. Luffy's got a little huff going. Okay. And then Yamato's holding him off. Hear me out. Dope. Up at page 5. I'll give you 5 seconds. A little connecting with a little roundhouse. There are people watching here. I want to go somewhere else. Then no. I like how Luffy is actually beginning to show more maturity.
Yeah, fierceness, definitely. Yeah, I'm seeing that too.
Definitely.
He's getting in the groove here. He's getting in the mental state. He's about to take down an emperor. He can't be over here. Oh, what about your feelings? I want to talk about your feelings. You know, he can't be doing that.
We're supposed to slow down Master Yamato. Middle panel from the fodder. How do we do that? We can't even get close. You stubborn mule. Luffy squaring off against Yamato a little bit more. This is only making me remember battle from the past. Dun dun dun.
What?
Yeah, right? All right,
What?
All right, Senpai. You're about to get in for it.
Wait a minute. I'm just thinking here. Okay. A battle from the past. He has like a club. We haven't seen this before. And he's part of Kaido's crew. Man, it's tough. I don't even have the first thought what that could possibly be.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Jumping on to 6 and 7. All right. I've had enough of you. All right. Luffy is gearing up with a little bit of that Rio, that stage 2 ornament hockey.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
Yamato. Yeah, that's what's on the fist right there. He's like.
I was thinking that was a Red Hawk, but
Rioing it up.
Okay, got it.
Then Yamato goes to kick block, I guess. Then,
that's his foot, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he goes to kick it away. Where did my drink go for my sip and discuss? Oh no! Oh. We still got it.
I'm drinking water.
I'm not gonna lie. For these One Piece reviews, gotta keep it thirsty with those sip and discusses, y'all. All right. So back into it. Bottom of page 6. Where's Yamato? Page 1 coming to the scene. I'm sorry, sir. Lost sight of them. So a nice little cut of the damage, actually, that came from it. It looks like they imploded the entire hallway. That That seems pretty cool. Top of page 7. Performance stage skull dome. On the very day that Kozuki Oden died, this little whelp vanished from the flaming ruins of Odin Castle. Where did he go? To the future. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna give him a weird voice like Tekking. I want to, but he doesn't really deserve like anything other than absolute disdain. He crossed 20 years of time and appeared in present-day Wano, the very same age as when he vanished. Little Momo. You see, Odin's wife Toki was a witch, capable of sending her vengeance into the future. I could see for people who don't believe this is just like, dude, trying to have a good time. What are you doing?
No one believes Orochi. It's so funny, right? Because he's like freaking out about like the samurai coming back. Everyone's like, what? "Oh my god, this guy is like a scaredy cat." But really, he's actually right.
Oh, the boy who cried wolf.
Sure.
He is literally like old Usopp, I guess. The boy who cried wolf. Actually, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say
forsaking. That was blasphemy. That was blasphemy for God Usopp. I apologize, God Usopp. My fault. Yeah, bottom of page 7. Is that even possible? You can find little kids with top knots all over the place. People just laughing and getting down.
You know,
this queen's breaking it down.
Doesn't this kind of remind you of Frankie's crew? You know, like
a little bit actually. Frankie Law. I can't remember what they were called.
What are they called?
They were wrecking crew or something.
Yeah. They're dismantlers.
Yes, that's what they were. Oh yeah, cool. Back to bottom of page 7. Everyone's just like whatever. The name Kazuki is extinct. It died out years ago. Page 8.
I love it. Oh,
it's so awesome, isn't it? The guy with the rat. I don't know if that's a rat hat or if that's a gifter hat. I really don't. I mean, it's Oda, so it could be both. Ain't that right, brother? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, totally.
I've never.
Totally, man.
I've never seen Nami Robin like this. This is beautiful. Like she's so fun. I know she's pretending, but it's so good. Oh, look at her.
Oh man. Robin is awesome. Also, best outfit in the series, by the way.
She looks so good. It's not like, she has big boobs. She has a good look to her, yeah.
Don't do it all the way up on the stage, bro. Okay, Robin. Bring him down here so I can stab his freaking eyes out. What should we do, boss? Jinbei's like, oh? I can't stand to see poor Momo like this. I guess they're having telekinetic, beat-ups or something.
Sure.
The samurai will spring into action. Just wait. Shall I stab him, shoot him, or boil him for good old time's sake? Go, ha ha. Stay strong, Nico Robin. To all the other samurai who are in their outfits, and they're pretending like they're like, oh yeah, this is funny, but they're like freaking out.
I know. Nami, Robin just looks so good. Sorry, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, like it's outstanding. And once I get my background set up, might be one of my screensaver photos. Maybe we'll see. Lord Momonosuke, and everyone's really freaking out. Even Lord Hyo, which I'm surprised no one's of anyone who could be recognized. Like Boss Hiragoro, the flower. Like he's small, but you could face like tattoos, everything. It still looks the same. The raiding samurai were steadily blending further into the feast. All right, this will be my last one. All right, senpai.
Yeah.
Top of page 9. Meanwhile, the Polar Tang submarine. Is that what it's called? The Polar Tang submarine? Oh, I never realized what it was called. Carrying the other Akazaya, reached the rear end of the island. As close to us as you can, Law says as he pats his helmsman on the shoulder. We're already caught in a powerful current. Once we surface, we'll only have a moment. Okay, that makes more sense now. Sachi, Penguin, are you ready? Aye, aye, Captain. We are ready for battle, Sir Traffy.
I
What
love
will
it.
we
They're using
find on
Luffy's
the
nickname.
islands?
They're using
Ready.
yeah.
We're surfacing.
Sorry.
You're good. Along the rear of Onigashima. What were you saying?
No, they're using Luffy's nickname for Law, which is really fun.
That is true. And that is Kiko. So yeah, bottom of page 9, we have Kiku, we have Raizo, Dogstorm, I call him Inu, Rashi, Kawamatsu. I'm actually interested. Did Kawamatsu get like a weird name in the translations, or was it always Kawamatsu?
No, I've been doing the official since he was introduced. So I don't know.
Interesting. Because that's where the whole Ino and Naku come from. Is because of the translations. And it's just so ingrained in the community, like that's just their name. Like Zoro is Zolo.
Well, that's only in Viz. It's not like that in Funimation. But,
Interesting. Did not know that. Cool. So are you ready to start jump in?
Yeah. Here we go. Man, I just want to look at Nami Robin. I can't get confused. Robin just looks so fun. I've never seen her look like that. It's so interesting. Okay.
It is fun to see her have get into character.
Yeah. Okay. Page 10.
All right.
Boom!
Oh, that looks amazing on the screen.
No, room, more like. He roomed the submarine to the surface, which is so cool. It's snowing outside. Weird. So now so then Law rooms the top of a cliff up, and he does room. I'm pretty sure he's about to exchange. Oh yeah, okay, I see. He rooms the some boulders on the top of the mountain there and switches them in with Samurai.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, beautiful waves right there. It's that one painting that's really famous in Japan. Can't think of it. The waves the waves of Tokyo or something like that. There they go. Close the hatch. We're going back under. So there we did a little switcheroo there. Room and Law's room ability has some distance. Like he really trained that power.
That is true.
And you gotta wonder
really true.
if he can, instead of like just going out in a circular motion, if he can just like bubble it out in a certain, you know what I mean, so he can get more distance out of it instead of it doing like a perfect circle around him. You gotta wonder if he can do that.
Huh. I like that.
Okay. Yeah, beautiful page. Did this, love to see Law do his room ability. Okay, let's go to page 12. Okay, we're here. That is truly a wondrous jutsu. There are 2 entrances. The one above us has to be the way to Kaido. Hey, wait! Be a bit more careful with... beggars can't be choosers. You said this was a brilliant plan. Cat Viper? What? Oh, okay, there you go. Now they've arrived. That's great. Marco, you haven't changed a bit. So you carried him over. Yes, and I'm beat. We can reminisce later. I spotted a strange shadow at the sea earlier. I'm going to check it out. You're so big now, Cat Viper.
Interesting.
You? Do I doubt my eyes? Oh. And we see Cat Viper and Izo. That's right. I didn't mention it earlier. Marco said he knew where to find him, so we went back to pick him up. Oh! Okay. Brother. Just look at you now, Kiku. You've turned into a great samurai. Okay, so that's her brother. And, okay. Things are starting to make sense.
Oh, yeah, you knew they were related, right?
No, I thought... Really?
We covered it in the flashbacks. That's when we started... Drew, that's when we started our videos.
Yeah, I just didn't remember Izo. I guess I didn't remember Izo.
Izo jumped on Odin when Odin was being pulled by that chain.
Oh, okay.
When Whitebeard was leaving, Odin ran and jumped on and grabbed a hold of a chain. And then Izo came running along and grabbed a hold of Odin. Okay. That's how Odin had to stay behind Whitebeard's ship for like 3 days or something. It was something crazy.
You turned into a great samurai. Brother Izo! Okay, cool. Page 14.
Really cool. Oh, real quick, Cat Viper, my dude.
He's got a gun.
My kitty is back with a gun hand.
I
right?
didn't even notice that. Oh, I'm usually really good at noticing these things. Dang it. What? Who put the gun hand on him?
I don't know, but I like it.
I love it. Yeah, and
Izo looks pretty cool too.
maybe Izo did that because you can see that Izo has 2 guns as well.
Maybe actually, because he was still bandaged. Actually, yeah, that would make sense because he was still bandaged when he met with Marco.
Sure.
That hand wasn't like that, so it had to have been an Izo alteration. And
Okay.
Cool. I did want to point that out just because
I missed it. No, fair enough. Okay, page 14. Inside the castle. Where is Lin Lin? Oh, she's on her way here now. You could have told me. You could have told me that earlier, Baohang. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna liven up the execution of this tedious brat with an announcement that might catch your attention. Woohoo! Yeah, Kaido. All right, listen up. I'm going to explain the new Onigashima project. Yeah. Oh yeah, we see the calamities behind
the
them.
top corner.
Oh yeah, I thought maybe I'd have to go down then back up. That's that. Let's make the announcement with Mononosuke's execution. Listen up, people. Ah, that's our boss. When he shows up like that, his presence is overwhelming. Is that hell up on that stage? Is that hell up on that stage? There you go. I couldn't process that for some reason. Yeah, and then okay, I should have read it right to left there. I thought maybe I would go back up and down or something. Cool. Yeah, I love seeing the calamities all together, and you can definitely tell that Orochi is kind of out of place with everybody. He's like, it
really is.
It's like all these really powerful people. Then Orochi looks like a spoiled brat, and then and poor Momo in the background.
Well, it's dope just because you never really get an idea for how big Jack was. Jack's bigger than Kaido.
Whoa! Yeah. Yeah, very well. He's also behind.
Like a raised platform back there.
But he's also behind Kaido. He
would look smaller.
Right. So, no, if he's behind him, right? Maybe. No, you're right. So, he's definitely bigger than Kaido for sure. All day.
And that's funny because he's the biggest, and he's also behind. Well, he's the biggest, but also King and Queen are smaller than him, and they pick on him all the time.
Sure.
Which I find funny.
All right, go to the next page, and I've seen it. Okay. Attic space inside the castle. You get 5 minutes, okay? Oh yeah, okay. This is Luffy and Yamato. One day, I told my father I want to be Kozuki Oden, and he clobbered me for it. Why are you telling me this? I was there 20 years ago at Oden's execution. I witnessed the hour of legends. You'll never see a greater samurai. And Orochi and my father killed him. I was mortified. But even more than that, I was inspired. I couldn't stop crying. The emotions were so powerful. After that, I found Kozuki Oden's voyage journal. Everyone thought that's what happened. Okay. After that, I found Kozuki Oden's voyage journal in Curie. This is my Bible. Oh, a journal. And it is my father and his crew don't know the journal exists. His grand adventurous life and very important things were written right here. Very important. Probably Laughed Hell. Probably the journey that they were taking there. It's all written down into that book. That book contains. Anyway, that book contains probably where the 4th poneglyph is, right? The 4th red poneglyph.
Everything.
Wow.
We're definitely going to jump onto that in the sip and discuss for the review part.
Oh my gosh. There it is. She's holding it right up in the air. That's the goal. Look at that. Mm-hmm. It's like we can see the answers to One Piece right there. That's so cool. And now that the oh my god, I can't talk right now. And now that the Akazaya samurai are dead, someone else has to carry on Odin's will. That's why I chose to open this country to the world. I want to fight on your side. Huh? You said son, right? Well, Kazuki Odin was a man, wasn't he? So I chose to be a man too. I can tell that you are very strong and haven't even tried your hardest yet. Whoa. Okay, just like it.
Oh yeah, you didn't know about this.
Okay, Kaido's daughter, self-styled cousin, Kazuki Odin, Yamato. You remind me of Ace. Huh? And a lot of people thought that this was a girl, and I just couldn't believe that for anything. Because, big, it looks like a big outfit, looks like a massive person. And you can kind of tell, actually, with her face. Yeah, Oda doesn't like to draw girls' faces very different. But you can tell there's some different characteristics here. The eyelashes are more triangle-ish. There seems to be like a darker mascara under her eyes.
She reminds me of Black Maria, even down to her horns.
Yeah. So definitely a little bit different, but still a lot. Looking a lot like a lot of the other girls, but you can definitely tell there's some changes here. Now the most interesting part right now.
That,
yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and with that, we can definitely jump into our review portion with a little sip and discuss.
Okay.
Go ahead and continue, my senpai.
Okay. Well, what we're seeing here is you remind me of Ace, and I wasn't spoiled, but I was a little bit spoiled on this that she was a girl, and something about Ace. I believe in Tekken had a title like Ace was part of Kaido's crew, so I don't really know the significance of that yet. Now we do see just off the top of my head, there's a cover story of Ace getting milk while he was trying to find Blackbeard, right? And while he's at the village, he runs into a girl. And I'm trying to remember if they look alike or not. So
he ran when he was in Wano. He ran into Tama. He was there for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Well, what I'm saying is that in a cover story, like way back in the day, Ace while he was finding Whitebeard, went on a mini adventure in the cover story, where he.
I don't think he was in Wano.
I don't think so either. But I'd love to see what those two look like compared to each other. Like maybe we've seen her before, and that would explain the connection there. But probably most likely is when he was at Wano and they all met each other. But yeah,
and this brings up so many questions. Like, did Kaido try to intervene in Ace's execution because Yamato?
Sure.
I don't know. That could be its own theory. I just have to do some digging on that. I have some questions or things to touch on. Did you want to jump into those?
Yeah, keep on going. I'm going to look up the images from Ace's cover story that I'm talking about here.
Okay. Well, I guess the easiest one and definitely the most funniest to talk about is, what do you think about Kaido being the most progressive father that we never would have thought he could be?
Sure. Yeah. We keep on seeing this little part of Kaido that he's not so bad. He like we gave Crocodile redemption a little bit. Why not Kaido? And it really seems like he's just a fan of pirating. Kaido is a fan of trying to be the king of the pirates. And is he evil? I mean, he's a little evil for sure. But maybe there is some good, maybe there's something going on where he can get some redemption here or something.
Maybe. But we'll see. Like, it's just funny because Kaido is this, like, brooding monster of a person, and then you see, like, how his crew talks to him. Like, what are you doing, Kaido? And snapping back at him. Mainly ulti. Bao Huang was, like, playful with him earlier. But it's just fun to see, like, Yamato. Kaido has always known Yamato as a girl. We have no idea when Yamato started portraying that she was a man. So there's a lot of, it's interesting to say the least.
Okay.
Very interesting to say the least.
So, wait just a second.
Are you gonna throw off the screen or the recording?
No, I'm not.
Not halfway through, or okay.
No,
Right.
I was just trying to throw up this
me.
image, but I guess it's kind of being goofy. Okay, here we go.
Okay, well, we could always just put it back into the edit, though.
Yeah, can you see what I'm looking at by any chance?
No, I would have to click watch stream.
We'll forget this for now then. Okay.
Thank you. Do you think Yamato fought Ace, or they just, like, made sweet love down by the fire?
Well, what I'm looking at, and you know what? I'm starting to really think that this is the case, is I think this is the same woman. I think she traveled just like Odin did and got out of the country, because if someone could get out of the country, it'd probably be Kaido's daughter, right? Even if...
Well, keep in mind, here's the thing. She saw the execution 20 years ago. So that would make her between 5 and maybe 8
Ooh,
at that point. So
okay.
she's 25 to 30.
You know what? My theory is not coming together then. Because the girl in the cover story looks like she's like 12.
You're thinking about the girl that Ace interacted with over the milk.
Yes.
That is not her. I know exactly who you're talking about.
I was getting excited.
She actually... No, remember when the 4 generals for the Revolutionary Army met up in the town that was being taken over by pirates?
Yeah.
And then Bello Betty with her ingenious mind came out and inspired people with her mind. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that's her devil fruit power, yeah.
That's her devil fruit power. The little girl that she inspired to kick ass was the girl that Ace interacted with in the cover story that you're thinking about.
Okay, all right. Well, it would have been fun.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But other than that, thoughts on Robin and Jinbei in this?
Yeah, they're definitely team adult thinking. they're team level-headed, team. Okay, let the kids go crazy, and we're gonna get their back in the backstage here. We'll look over things while Luffy's running around and Zoro's getting lost, and Sanji is talking to the barmaids or to the horse. Yeah. So yeah, cool combo. We always thought that Robin and Frankie were those two, but really Jinbei fits it way better. I think Jinbei has a way more level head than Frankie for sure.
Very true. Very true. Also, in the last point that I'm going to bring up, on page 10, okay, we have when Law shambles them up to the very top of the back of Onigashima. Sorry. Dogstorm looks up and he's like, "Snow, ... So,
Monet?
No, I was going to say, if it's snowing, they can't see the moon.
Oh, it's a full moon, isn't it?
It's supposed to be a full moon. That was the big part for the minks to join, remember? It's because they're all going to go Sulong at some point. See, we forget all the other stuff that's going to happen. At some point, we're at least going to get Sulong, Neko, and Ino.
Oh
at
my
least.
gosh. Oh my
Maybe
gosh.
Wanda, maybe Sicilian, maybe all the minks. Like, this is about to hit straight up pandemonium very, very soon. At least in the story. For us, it's going to be like a year until he gets all that.
Sure.
But yeah, that was my last point as far as the sip and discuss. You have any other thoughts, Senpai?
Let me look here. You know what? I love seeing Big Juan. From the auction house, the giant. He makes a. What's that?
John
Giant, right? No, what was it? John Bard. Okay. Yeah, I like seeing him. What did I call him? Big John or something. Sorry.
John Juan or Juan John or something like that. I was like, what? Juan John.
Long John. Yeah, it's cool seeing. I love seeing him. Kind of funny. It doesn't seem very Luffy-like not to hear somebody out, but like we were saying, if he's like, I don't sense any anything from you, and then usually, then he'd be like, okay, I will listen to what you have to say. But here he's just, it's not very Luffy-like. So you know either he's under pressure or this is just a weird point in the story just to get him away from the Toby rope over there. So kind of funny little point there.
Well, he understands the situation too. That's the thing. He understands that, hey, like, time is of the essence. Like, I cannot be messing around. Where back in the day, he'd be like, wait, oh yeah, there's like an epic battle going on. So he's done that before. Yeah. So, and with that, for anyone who has definitely made it to this far in the video, be sure to leave us a like. It's definitely going to help us out. Leaving a comment is going to help us navigate that whole YouTube algorithm. And if you want to leave a sub, hey, Senpai, you have any last words?
Yeah, we just did a video with Oakley. We did the unboxing, and then we just did a little interview, and that'll be up the day after this video goes up. So either tonight or tomorrow.
I like it. I like it. Without further ado, I'm the DarkBriton.
I'm Drewby.
And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Bye.